Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the famous porch here at the New London Barn Playhouse right here on Main Street. And I'm now joined with the Executive Artistic Director here, Keith Cloughlin. Hi, Keith.
Hi, Abby. Welcome.
It's always great to check in with you at this time every year because it's crazy for you, but the season is about to start, the 92nd summer season here.
We are off and going. Many people have maybe heard me say that we go from 6 full-time, full-year employees to, I think we're at just a little over between 60 and 70 in about 10 days time. So,
incredible.
And the other piece that I shared is we're only a week or two in, and we already have 3 productions in rehearsal.
Crazy. So South Pacific Straw Hat Review, which is coming up, complimentary annual event. Yes. Everybody should come. And then right into Little Shop of Horrors for the season.
Into Little Shop of Horrors. You know, we're doing this really exciting event in collaboration with Symphony New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I am so excited to hear this score and think of 24 musicians, 9 vocalists sharing this music, and it's just a wonderful way to start our season in a brand new way.
Absolutely.
Straw Hat Review, traditional way to introduce our new acting intern company. 15 young artists from all over the country that bring their talents to New London for the summer.
Fantastic.
And then right into our main stage season with that quirky yet fun show, Little Shop of Horrors.
So talk about that, because it's exciting that a lot of alumni have returned, which is a big deal, but set the stage for Little Shop of Horrors. It can be okay for all ages, but there's this plant that's a little scary depending on your age.
If you don't happen to know Little Shop of Horrors, it truly is just a wonderful, fun musical. But it does have this element of a man-eating plant.
Yep.
You know, based on the cult film that happened. It is a wonderful show and a wonderful way to start our season. And as you mentioned, we're really excited that the majority of the cast, I believe it's 10 out of the 13 members of this company, are all returning Barneys. So it's wonderful to throw open our arms and welcome these actors back home, including some really wonderful actors that have gone on to some really wonderful things. Darren Hayes, who will play the role of Seymour, actually just closed Kimberly Akimbo on Broadway a couple of weeks ago.
Crazy.
And now he's here in New London.
Talk about that from an alumni standpoint. I mean, I think people find fascinating how these performers and guest artists and tech staff pick New London to spend their summer, but also returning Barneys. They want to come back.
Well, and it's a special thing. Special thing for people to go through their summers and want to return.
Yes, yes.
But I think that has to do with a number of things. I think it has to do with, you know, how we treat our staff, the productions that they know they'll get to be a part of, and truly the community.
Definitely.
That wraps their arms around them to welcome them back to New London and really appreciate the talents that they have to share.
Definitely. After Little Shop, you open into Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which I believe is the first time in 20 years it's been a hiatus.
I have to look to this specific date, but it has, I think, been close to 20 years.
Wow.
Excited to bring it back, and that'll be the first show to feature our acting intern company.
Yes.
But also want to mention that Barney alum Nick Cortazzo, who just finished on the Hadestown National Tour, will be coming to portray Joseph. And so it's going to be a really wonderful production for all ages.
Good to mention there's kids in the show, and so great for kids to come and see it. A late night, if you want to come for the late night at the theater.
And the small little thing to mention that I have heard from our costume designer is that the coat that our Joseph will wear, and it was actually a coat that Donny Osmond wore, and Clay Aiken when playing Joseph. So that'll be in our barn production.
Amazing. And then we'll get to one more show before we stop you and talk later about the rest of the season, but Driving Miss Daisy, which is very exciting to have on the stage.
Just a wonderful play. You know, I think in a time where we are valuing human relations and acceptance, I'm really grateful that that's going to be part of our 92nd summer season, and having some wonderful actors to portray this story that many people know from the movie. Yes. So it'll be a wonderful piece right in the heart of our summer.
And only for 1 week, so catch it while you can.
For 1 week.
Yes. When we come back with you, we'll talk about the rest of the season. It's jam-packed. We could probably fill a whole show of all the things that are happening here. But for people who want more information, how do they get it?
Well, the easy way is to go to our website, or stop right here at our box office on Main Street. We're open now for the summer and excited to help you with any of your ticket needs.
Great. Keith Cloughlin, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much.
When we come back, I'll be joined by Kathy Raymond from the Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice for a review of this year's Women Who Make a Difference luncheon. But first, these words from one of the good businesses that underwrites your Yankee Chronicle and makes it possible.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.